I would like to welcome all of you to our 2013 graduation. We especially wish to thank and welcome Mr. Littinger, our Executive Director, and one of our Board of Trustees, Miriam Browse, who are here this evening, as well as our wonderful 38 graduates and all of their family and friends. Thank you so very much for attending this evening. That's all I'm going to say, because we are going to start with these wonderful graduate reflections. Our first speaker from Warren is Daniel Lee.
Good evening. I am Daniel Lee, and I am proud to be a graduate. I would like to say thank you to my neighbors, Bob for training me, Will applying with me, and Carol for being nice to me. When I was young, these neighbors gave me birthday gifts every year. I still have these toys today. And Jessica G, thanks for always taking good care of me when my mom had to go out, and for being so kind. Special thanks to Yusu, my mom's friend. When I was a little boy, she took me to ARC for Army intervention every week. I appreciate that so much. I would like to say thank you to all my teachers at ECLC, especially Mrs. Reed, for supporting me in playing the piano. It was great to play for middle school events at the Gandara this year. I also had fun taking all the photos for my class. Finally, I want to thank my parents, who are the best parents ever. You always taking good care of me, help me, and love me. After graduation, I will be going to the Mount Bethel village and do some volunteer work if possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Our next speaker from Bridgewater is Matt Boshart. Thank you, Matt. Our next graduate speaker from Chatham is Nellie Brogan.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nellie Brogan, and I came to ECLC in 2009 from the Children's Institute. My parents and I decided to come here because it was a better fit for me. While attending ECLC, I have made many friends. I want to thank Raquel for inviting me to her home, Peter for making me laugh. Alyssa, you have been such a great friend. I've enjoyed going to the dances, respites, after-school trips, the prom, and going to Hershey Park. I would like to thank Mrs. Fry and Mr. C for taking me into the community. I would like to mention some of my former teachers, Mrs. David, Mrs. Nixon, and Mrs. Polino. Special thanks to Mrs. Reed for helping me develop my music skills. I've enjoyed being part of the guitar club. My parents and grandparents have been very supportive of my involvements with ECLC. I love my parents very much and thank them for all the trips we have taken together. Kyle and Hannah, thanks for being there for me. I have many fond memories of our family traditions that include my aunts, uncles, and cousins. For helping me with travel training and job exposure, I want to thank Carolyn Gildersleeve. My future plans are to continue working at the YMCA, continue my education, and become a more independent adult. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from Edison, Robert Brink.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. I'm excited about graduation, but I'm also scared and sad. I've been coming to ECLC since 2004. I was scared when I began the ECLC also, but I had nice teachers that I really love. Some of my favorite people here have been Mrs. Sullivansky, Mrs. Amadeo, Mrs. Lanzo, and my best friend Robert Ballio. Thank you also to Mr. Alonco for spending time with me. I want to thank my family for coming to my graduation. I bet you're all proud of me. Mom, thanks for helping me with so many things. Dad, you are so funny. I love drawing places with you, Megan. My future plans are to go to the Ramsey Valley workshop and to work at the Disney store. Thank you, Larry O'Brien, for helping me find this job. I still want to live back with my family and work on my money skills and my socializing skills. It is time for me to move on. I'm excited about meeting new people. I want to wish all my friends good luck in the future, and thank you.
Our next speaker is Kendell Barnes from East Orange.
Hello, my name is Kendell Barnes, and I am very happy to graduate tonight. I appreciate all of the teachers and therapists that worked with me over the years. I would really like to thank Mrs. Fornall. She taught me how to use a knife and fork and scissors. I am glad I learned this skill because this year I was able to clip coupons to raise money for the troops. I would really like to thank my mom and dad for letting me attend ECLC and all for the things that they did for me over the years. Thank you to my brother Tyler for being a good brother. I like playing basketball with you. After graduation, I will attend a day program which will help me live independently one day. I would like to continue playing sports too. Thank you.
Thank you. From Scotch Plains, we have Alyssa Elenis.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alyssa Elenis. I have attended ECLC for 3.5 years. I have enjoyed being at ECLC and taking part in some of the activities that ECLC has provided. I have been a part of the Key Club, attended many social dances, especially the prom, and have immensely enjoyed art classes. I've made many friends at ECLC. I would like to mention Tara, Eleni, Tia, Shennae, and Nellie. My friends have always been there for me, and I like being with them and sharing some fun times together. I would like to thank Dr. Wedman for all her guidance. I would also like to thank all the teachers that have helped me prepare for my future. Special thanks goes to Ms. Fry and Mr. Cicerelli, my test teachers. I enjoyed all the trips we took. Stefanie Lieberman, my employment specialist, has helped me transition into my future. Lastly, I want to thank my parents and family for being loving and supportive. In the future, I would like to get a job, continue taking art classes, and live independently. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from New Providence, and that is Marc Sonnet.
Hi, my name is Marc Sonnet. Thanks, Dad.
Practice this, right? No, they want to hear it. Okay, come on, for taking.
For taking me to
Right. Firehouse. Okay. To the firehouse, because he wants to hear this, because he did all this, right? Okay. Put the mic closer, okay? Put it a little closer. There you go. Okay, firehouse.
firehouse with
With
you.
you. Mom. You're.
The best I like going to McDonald's with you.
Good. Andy. We got Andrew. Hi.
Thank you, I like hanging out with you.
Should have said that, right? Okay. Michelle. My notes overwhelming, right? Michelle. Okay. Would you like me to read it with you? Or read it together, okay?
Michelle, I like running in your car. I miss my mama and pop. I had fun with them. I love my whole family. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Taylor Abrams from Rockaway.
Good evening. When I first came to ECLC, I was scared and nervous. I have been here for 8 years, and I loved it here, and especially all the trips. My favorite trip was going to Hershey Park. Thank you to my mom and dad for finding ECLC and making sure that I am happy and healthy. Thank you to my case manager, Ms. W, for being a big part of my life and for helping me and my family. I would like to thank all of my teachers for their help. I have learned many things here. Thank you, Justin, Tia, and Billy, for always being here for me. ECLC is a special place and will always be in my heart. After graduation, I will continue to read my science fiction books and enjoy shopping. As I finish my time at ECLC, I am looking forward to a new experience at Pride. Thank you.
Thank you. From Long Valley, we have Tim Taverna.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tim Taverna. I've attended ECLC for 7 years. I would like to thank my parents, my brother Matt, for encouraging me to become independent with their unwavering support and love. They continue to help me grow and become a better me. My parents have, to me, developed friendships at ECLC. So my fond memories of ECLC are going on many respites, especially the haunted hayride. All the dances I attended on the school trips into the Louis Hall Museum was a very memorable collection of restored fire trucks. It was amazing. I'd like to thank Ms. Fry, Mr. Collins for being my great teachers. I want to thank my choir teacher, Mr. Kately, my piano teacher, Mr. Rossman. After graduation, I plan on continuing with the Pulmonary Horizons, where I've been coached by other Mr. Collins. I would also like to get married in the Vanilla Valley. Thank you for coming this evening.
From Elizabeth, we have Katrina Rodriguez.
ECLC family, friends, and colleagues. My name is Katrina Rodriguez. It is time for me to say goodbye to all my teachers, friends, and administrators. I will miss you all. In the beginning, when I left DLC to go to my new school, ECLC, I was a little afraid at first, and I wanted to go back to my old school, but my teachers at ECLC made me feel safe, comfortable, and talked to me about how much fun it is at ECLC. My favorite memories are the dances, respites, especially Hershey Park, art club, soccer, movies, reading books, concerts, shopping trips, and rummage sales. I also enjoyed the Key Club and academic subjects such as math and English. I'd like to thank all of my friends, Caitlin, Catalina, Burnett, Danielle, Raquel, and Maria. I always enjoyed socializing with them. I want to congratulate my classmates on their graduation. I want to thank Mrs. Fry, Mr. Cicerelli, and Mrs. Geronimo, who worked with me in tests this year. We took many trips into the community that I enjoyed. They helped me to become a responsible, independent, and mature adult. I'd like to thank Dr. Weideman for helping me become the best person I can be. I sincerely want to thank my grandparents and parents for coming this evening and for always being there for me. My parents have taken me many places. We have shared times at the beach, going out to dinner, taking in a movie, and shopping. My grandmother helped me learn how to cook, and I enjoyed watching my favorite shows on TV with my grandparents. After graduation, I'm planning to attend the Center of Independence in Livingston. In the evening, I'm planning to go to Pride, and I would like to become a teacher's assistant and work with children with learning disabilities. Congratulations, class of 2013, and thank you.
From Maplewood, we have Peter Guerriero.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Peter Guerriero, and I've been at ECLC for 5 years. I would like to thank my mom for always being there and helped me to get to this point in my life. She advocated for me when I was unable to do it for myself. She has supported my interest in trains. With her, I almost visit every train station in the state of New Jersey. I would like to thank my dad for always having high expectations of me. Both mom and dad encouraged my involvement as a volunteer for the New York Susquehanna and Western Technical and Historical Society in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. I worked the special event rides such as Polar Express and weekend excursions from May through October as a volunteer trainman. I also want to thank my brother, Michael, for being a wonderful little brother. His Eagle project 2 years ago helped ECLC's beautification. I would like to thank my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins for being there and appreciating my personality and humor. Thanks to my favorite teachers, Mrs. Fry and Mrs. Cicerelli, for helping me to become a responsible and independent adult during my last year here. Mrs. Gagliardi and Mrs. Littinger, thanks for running an awesome school and providing us with excellent programs. Miss McGrath and Mrs. Starrett, thanks for the respites, including the best Hershey Park trip, no doubt about it. Thanks to Larry O'Brien, my CPS job coach, for helping me succeed at Walgreens. Allison, Timmy, Matt, Ray, Oksana, Nellie, Neil, and Jason, you guys have been the best. We have some fun times together. After graduation, I plan to get a job, get married, and have a family someday. ECLC, thanks for all the memories. Thank you guys very much.
I think Larry from CPS should start looking for an announcer's job for him because he certainly has that personality. Our next speaker hails from Seccamanie, Becky Slack.
Hello, my name is Becky Slack, and I feel excited about graduating. I want to thank some of my teachers at ECLC. Mrs. Nahabian was a great teacher and helped me with math. I will always remember her. Mrs. McGrath is a great person and teacher. I had a good year in tests. I liked working and going many places with my class. Thanks, Mom, for loving me and taking good care of me. I like to go shopping with you. After graduation, I would like to do volunteer work, exercise, and attend alumni events. Thank you, everyone.
Our next speaker from Morris Plains is Alan Lemus.
Good evening. I would like to thank ECLC for giving me many experiences in the past 2 years. My favorite things have been being a member of the basketball and soccer teams and going on field trips. Thank you to my teachers for helping me learn to work hard. I would like to thank my family for loving and supporting me all the way. Plus, I would like to thank all my good friends at ECLC for spending time together, especially those who have helped me in basketball and who are fun to joke around with. In my future, I definitely want to work and make money. Thank you, Judy Clement at CPS, for all your help with looking for a job. And I want to say a special thank you to Mrs. Giordano for the many job experiences we've all had here at ECLC. I also may go to another school program. Congratulations to the class of 2013, and thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Mercedes Cureton from Newark.
Hello, my name is Mercedes Cureton, and I can't believe I graduated. I'm proud to be here tonight. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and all my sisters and brothers. I come from a loving family who believes in me and helped me to learn and develop. They showed me love, forgiveness, patience, and kindness. I would like to thank my ECLC teachers, nurses, and doctors. Those people gave me courage, strength, and the hope to tackle difficult things. Thank you to my friends, especially all those for spending time with me. ECLC will always have one special place in my heart. I also want to thank God who helps me, makes me all good things and good food. After graduating, I want to improve my reading skills and continue learning more about life and how can I help others myself. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, each other very much.
Our next speaker is from Kinnelon, Ray Christian.
Good evening. My name is Ray Christian. I had my choice, my years at ELC. I went to, lost it. Thanks, Mom and Dad, and my brother Matt, and my sister Samantha. Dale has helped me, grow me, all supported my actions. Activities. Mom, I share interest in music. Dad likes car shows. I with things all teachers and staffs I have working with me, and special things from to Mrs. Fry and my good men, and Mrs. C, and Mrs. Warnamo, and Mrs. White. At ELC, I had enjoyed the talk club, working with me, lunch program with Oksana, going to all trips and futures and plans on going to Pride community, my top rating. Hanging out with my friends, thank you.
Good job. Our next speaker from Dunellen is Anne Marie Seccamanie.
Hi, thank you, Mom, Dad, my sister Chrissy, my brother John and TJ, and Grandpa, and my Aunt Liz and my Uncle Bill for loving me. Thank you, Daddy, Christian, and Jahad for being my friends. I love the mall and the Hershey trips. Ted was fun with Mrs. Linder and Mrs. Wood. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from Basking Ridge, Katie Fernandez.
I'll bring it down to you.
My name is Katie Fernandez. I have been a student at ECLC for 10 years. I want to invest a special thank you to Mrs. Hay, who was my very first teacher at ECLC, and Mrs. Wright, who is my last. Thank you to everyone at ECLC. I will miss you. In September, I am going to Pride. That makes me happy. Mom and Dad, Eden, Grandma and Grandpa, and Coco. Thank you for helping me. I love you very, very much.
Thank you. Our last speaker in this series is from Livingston, Veronica Ochoa.
Good evening. I am Veronica Ochoa. I would like to thank Mom and Dad because they have taken good care of me and they love me every day. They see me for the amazing young woman that I am. I want to thank my sister, Vicky, who loves me very much. She is a good sister. I especially want to thank ECLC for helping me to prepare for this day. In the future, I will work at Pride and continue to travel with my family. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now continue with our graduate reflections. From Union, Kimberly DeGuzman.
Good evening. I want to thank my mom for teaching me the right things. Thank you to both my mom and my grandma for taking good care of me. Finally, thank you to my sister Christine, who teaches me many things, along with my two cousins who are like my brother and my sister. I will go to Pride next year. I hope to become a nursing assistant and get a job at a nursing home in the future. I also hope to get married someday. It has been fun being here at ECLC, and I learned a lot here. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from Randolph, Rebecca Seid. love,
You gotta look here.
love,
Who do you love? Come on.
Mom,
And,
Dad,
and.
Alana. Uh-oh.
Come on.
I
Love.
love Dino. I love Flynn. I am happy.
You are.
Our next speaker is from Springfield, Oksana Matviiv.
Good evening, my fellow graduates, staff, and family. My name is Oksana Matviiv. I want to thank my family for always being there for me and encouraging me to do my best. I enjoy spending time with my mom, watching TV, going shopping, and taking care of our dog, Nikki. I enjoy hanging out with my sister, Christina. At ECLC, I made many friends. I really appreciate my friendship with Gabby, Bill, Christian, Jahad, and Anton. These friends are always there for me. The teachers I want to thank are Miss David, my very first teacher at ECLC, Mrs. Fry, and Mrs. Cicerelli for a wonderful year and test. Mr. Collins, never giving up on me. Mr. Geronimo, you made me laugh and introducing me to Miss Suba. And Mrs. Pantalon, you're like a second mother to me. Mr. Earhart, you always got me out of trouble. And Mr. McGrath, the rescues were fun. And Mrs. Greig, you have done so much for me. Some of my favorite memories of ECLC are hanging out with friends, socializing with staff, and going to the Liberty Hall Museum and the Hershey Park trip. I will never forget modeling at ECLC Fashion Show. After graduation, I will continue working at TJ Maxx in Union. My CPS coach, Caroline Gildersleeve, supported my employment at TJ Maxx. I will also volunteer to work with animals. Don't worry, I will make sure to keep in touch with my ECLC family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is from Edison, Ramon Mariazeta.
I have to wait for me.
No, we'll wait. It's okay.
Good evening. Good evening. I thank Mom and Dad for a program of help. I'm taking my auntie class and also the papers. I have to learn copy and make money. I'm going by next year make no friends. Thank you!
Our next speaker is Bakari Williams from West Orange.
Good evening. My name is Bakari Williams. I'm very happy to graduate this evening. However, I will miss all my friends at ECLC. Kay, you always reminded me that I was silly. Christian, you are a great pal. Billy, you were kind to me. And Tia, you are a sweet person. Some of the trips I enjoyed going on were the Trip Hotel, Liberty Hall Museum, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Some of the teachers I want to thank are Ms. Simpson. She was my first teacher at ECLC. Ms. Hudak for being my aftercare teacher. Ms. Fry and Mr. Chicharelli, you have given me a wonderful experience in tests this year. Ms. Greif, I enjoyed the time when we made lemonade and iced tea together for the school picnic, and I like when you tease me. Mom, I want to thank you for all the love and support you have given me. You have always been in my corner. I like going on all those fascinating trips with you. We went to Carousel, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Guatemala and Arizona. In the future, I plan to attend to Pride. I am going to find a job and continue traveling with my family. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from Highland Park, and it is Shennae Davidson.
Good evening, friend. Good evening.
We're just over here where we practiced in Venice. Okay, there you go.
Good evening, family, friends, and teachers. My name is Shennae Davidson, and I am very excited to graduate. I have learned many skills over the years. And I feel I am ready to start the next chapter of my life. I
That's all right. I don't know. It was fine during practice. I don't know. Go ahead. Take your time, sweetie.
I would like to thank some of the people who have been important to me during the years. Thank you, Mr. Halligan, for teaching me my computer skills on the computer. I've learned how to type properly. Miss McGrath, you were an excellent teacher in tests, and you have a kind heart. I would like to thank my friends, Alyssa and Nellie. Alyssa, you have stood by my side, and Nellie, I enjoy socializing with you. I would like to thank my sister, Latoya, for being a great older sibling, and Nazir for being a wonderful nephew. I especially want to thank my mom for teaching me all about life and handling life situations. I am blessed to have you as my mother, and I love you. After graduation, I would attend work. After graduation, I would like to work, attend the JCC program, and would travel. Thank you.
Our next speaker is from Livingston, Stefanie Lopez.
Hi, I would like to say thanks to Mom, Dad, and my brother Anthony. I want to give a special thanks to Mrs. Enzo because she is so nice. I liked having Gino and Rumo Tupac, Mrs. Buffalo, Mrs. Kelher, and Mrs. C have also been great to me at ECLC. After I graduate, I also be going to Clark. I hope to have a job someday. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from Belleville, Justin Gandara.
Hello, my experience at ECLC has been amazing. I've been at ECLC for 7 years since the age of 14. My favorite things have been doing computer work, singing, and going on field trips. I would like to thank my parents, my little brother, Jonathan, my grandparents, and all my cousins. You're all talented and have a positive influence on me. I would like to thank my best friends, Taylor, Nellie, Maria, Jonathan Polise, Allie Gilberti, the Merrick twins, and also from the past bus meets. We were always a good help to me and make life easier. I also must include the ECLC staff, Dr. Weideman, Mr. Collins, Mrs. Walter, and Mrs. Reed. I'm hoping to work and possibly go to college in the future. Thank you.
Our next speaker is from Elizabeth Christian Mayers.
Good evening. I would like to thank my family who supported me all through the years. I would like to also thank my friends that have been loyal to me. Gabby, thank you for supporting me during my ups and downs. I want to thank the teachers that helped me to develop to be a great student. I have greatly improved my reading, math, and baking skills. Mrs. Arthur is a great coach, and I'm passionate about sports. I have played basketball, soccer, and softball, and I've learned teamwork, dedication, and leadership. Thank you, Carolyn Gildersleeve at CPS, for helping me get a job at Century 21. I organized the shirts and ties in the men's department at the Jersey Gardens Mall. I work 4 to 6 hours most days, including weekends. I hope to live on my own someday. ECLC has prepared me to be independent and ready for the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is also from Elizabeth, Jahad Mayers.
Good evening. My name is Jahad Mayers, and I have been at this school for 10 years. My journey to get here was long and hard, but it was worth it. One of my favorite classes was gym. This is when I started basketball. I had many fun moments in both practices and gym and games. I would like to thank all the gym teachers for helping me with the sports I played. I would like to thank Mrs. Callahan, who was my teacher for 3 years. She taught me a lot about history and gave good advice. I also would like to thank Ms. McGrath and Mrs. K. You both taught me that the respect you give in life is the respect you get back. I'd like to thank all my friends who are here tonight, who have been part of my life. I am very grateful to have the nicest family I could have. Jane and Nene, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me, playing video games, and watching us play sports. Aunt Barbara, I can always count on you whenever I need you. And first to my sister Candace, thank you for being a good listener. Jessica, thanks for making me laugh. Jesse, thank you for being a great role model and also for being a Jess fan. Christian, not a lot of people have a twin, but I do. And I want to thank you for being mine. Thank you. Finally, I can go to you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for raising me to be the person I am today. You taught me to be respectful, responsible, and timely. Most of all, you gave me a good sense of self, which helped me all my 21 years. After graduation, I would be working in retail at Century 21, and I would continue to play sports at Chesapeake. Thank you, guys.
We have another speaker from Elizabeth, but it's not a Mayers. Willy Rodriguez.
Hello everyone, my name is Willy Rodriguez and I am proud to be a graduate. I have been at this school for many years, and I like coming here every day. I would like to thank all the teachers who worked with me. I especially want to thank Mr. Longo. He is a good man. He helped me with any problem I had, and we also enjoyed talking about superheroes. He says I am a comic book expert. Thanks to my cousin Dow. He is a good cousin who plays games with me. Thanks to my brother Angel, we have fun talks together. Special thanks to my grandma. She is always a good listener. After I graduate, I would like to go to work and do a good job there. Thank you.
Our next speaker is from Bhutan, Conor Spillane.
I will say thank you to my family and Oma and Oma and Mom and Dad. I have good teachers. Thank you for this kindness and this lesson in justice. I'd like to go to the day and myself. I am happy to go to Park next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is from Summit, Mujdad Iqbal.
Good evening. My name is Mujdad Iqbal. It was fun to be an ECLC student. I enjoyed the cooking and art club. I also enjoyed the working in Mr. Carter's Party Mania. My job was to put in the party blowers and toilets of party bags. Omar, Sam, and Kevin, and Shennae, Alan, and Peter. Thanks for the fun time together. I well remember all the class trips, especially going to the Nifty Science Center. Mr. Fry, Mr. Cicerelli, thanks for the wonderful years in test. Mom and Dad, I love you and want you to thank you for all the years you supported me and have always been with me. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Neil Reddington from Mountain Lakes.
I can charge you. I can charge you. Good evening, family, friends, and staff. My name is Neil Reddington. I had fond memories of my years at ECLC. Some of these memories include the after-school respites, talking with Cade on the bus, and attending the TPO PTA dances. I want to thank Cade for taking me to the Mountain Lakes football games. We had some nice times together. Some other staff I want to thank is Mr. Earhart. I think you're the best computer teacher. That's why Mr. Cicerelli. Thank you very much for this experience. Dr. Rodman, you're always available to talk to. Mr. Thank you for helping me get music scholarship. I especially want to thank my parents for their love and support all these years. They've helped me become a more mature young man, or will tell them. Thanks for making me feel like one of you guys. I can't thank and Uncle Frank. Thank you for coming this evening. In the future, I plan on continuing my education and working with computers. I'd like to get married and live in Pennsylvania. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker from Chatham, Jonathan Polise.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Polise. I've been a student here since 2001. There are some teachers that have been very nice to over the years. I'd like to thank Mr. Collins as a Mr. McCarthy.
Mrs. Kelleher. Okay. Is that right?
I can't do it.
You can't do it?
No.
Okay. Would you like me to read it with you? Does that work? Okay. There are some, we'll do it together, okay? There are some teachers that have been very nice to me over the years. I would like to thank Mr. Collins, Mrs. McCarthy, Mrs. Kelleher, and my test teacher, Ms. McGrath. I am going to miss all my friends. I will miss them as I leave this school and graduate. I miss Justin, Mark, Christian, and Jahad. I would like, now right at this part here, I'd like to thank my
Mom, Dad,
for getting me into
school.
I
I used to it when I first was younger, and now I am as a graduate. I thank my brother Tommy and my sister Julie, and I hang out with both of you. I'd like to thank my grandma, grandpa, and my going to the casino.
So everybody likes that one, right? You have some fun grandparents there.
I always love have a lot of fun after I graduate. I like to keep in touch with my friends, play my video games, and move forward my life.
You did it. You nailed it.
By the way, I want to ECLC. Thank you.
Our next graduate speaker from West Milford is Matt Siebel.
Good morning, good evening. My name is Matt Siebel. I feel good about graduating. I had a great year in tests with my teachers, Ms. Greth and Mrs. Klimkowski. I learned how to be a good worker. I really like to sorting and delivering mail. I would like to thank the people in my family. My name loves me, gives me joy. My sister Kelly makes me laugh. Dad, we do fun things like going to the movies and swimming. Mom, you take such good care of me. After graduating, I will continue working on Reddington, where I am making new friends. I want to learn new things. Thank you.
From Cranford, we have John William Miller.
Hi, my name is John William Miller, and I am happy to graduate. I would like to thank all my teachers who helped me learn over the years at ECLC. Thank you to my nanny and pop and grandma who watched me grow up. I like when I went out for lunch with them. I am glad I have two sisters, Bridget and Veronica. I liked watching TV and spending time with both of you. I really want to thank my mom and dad for taking such good care of me. I love you both. After I graduate, I will be going to the Pride program. I hope to do good work. Thank you.
Our next speaker is from Somerset, Jonathan Daly.
Hello, I want to thank my family and my grandma for taking care of me at home. I have had a good experience at ECLC. I like to go to the Chatham Library and shopping at Costco with the class. I like banking and going on new field trips. Make money and earning a paycheck is great. I like talking to my friends and most of all, and wish them a good life after graduation. I'm hoping to have a job in the future. Thank you.
Our next speaker is from Seccamanie, Timothy Ewick.
Good evening. I want to thank my mom and dad for taking care of me and giving me good work ethic. It is nice to have my two sisters, Megan and Courtney, in my family. I feel proud that I'm graduating from ECLC. I want to thank my friends for helping me over the years. Thank you, Christian, Dia, Gabby, Sam, Billy, and Nellie. I have also had good sports experience in basketball, softball, and soccer. I learned good math skills, including multiplying and money skills. Volunteer and paid jobs at ECLC have been good learning experiences. I love earning money. I want to especially thank Judy Clemente at CPS for helping me find my job at QuickCheck. I hope to have an apartment in 10 years. I hope to have a girlfriend and may get married. Thank you. Good job.
Last but certainly not least, from Cedar Grove is Gabby Costa.
Good evening. My name is Gabrielle Costa, and I am happy and a little bit sad to be graduating tonight. I would like to thank some of the teachers who helped me while I was a student here for over 7 years. Miss David, thank you for the fun times in room 210. Miss Callahan and Miss Pantalon, I love being in Chile with you. Miss Pantalon, who will be back to finish your lunch if you don't eat it. Miss Arthur and Miss Mosier, thank you for teaching me how to make my basketball shots a lot better. I love having gym class with the both of you. Miss Walters, you made art so much fun and great. I love art, and I will miss you very much. Mr. Tulio, I was very blessed to have you as my job coach. Miss Giordano, I had a great time working in WEC, and I love both my jobs that I had. Helen, I'm glad that you're my CPS counselor. I had a great time on all our little trips, and thank you for everything you've done for me. Miss McGrath and Miss Kay, I love being in 206 with you. It's like a second home to me because you made me feel right at home. Miss McGrath, I'm gonna miss going on all our fun trips and student coupons. Now you're on your own. Miss Kay, I'm gonna miss our football debates, how you always say the Giants are gonna win, but it's really Dallas Nation. I especially want to thank my family. Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to this wonderful school. To my brother Alex and my sister Jackie and the rest of my family, thank you for all the support you've given me. I would like to remember 3 special people who are in my heart tonight. My Nana, my Aunt Lee, and my Uncle Jim. I would also like to thank all my ECLC friends, both past and present. After graduation, I would like to work at Walgreens and would like to continue playing sports. Congratulations to the class of 2013. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.